These are the top 5 books I read in the first quarter of 2025, and I am so happy to report we've got some bangers in here because 2024 was not the best reading year for me. Number 1 should be no surprise because it is Sunrise on the Reaping by Suzanne Collins. This book chewed me up, spit me out, stomped on me, pushed me down the stairs, and said, "You're welcome." Sunrise on the Reaping was so painful to read because you know how it's going to end, and I also think that's why, and because you know how it ends, that's also why it makes such a compelling story. There's just this haunting, chilling feeling that hangs over the narrative. It ruined my life for the better. Number 2 has to go to Deep End by Ali Hazelwood, simply because I've read it twice so far this year, and I don't know what that says about me, but I think this is Ali's best work, and it still makes me giggle when I think about it from time to time. Number 3 for me goes to The Fellowship of the Ring by J.R.R. Tolkien. Yes, I literally read The Lord of the Rings for the first time this year. I still need to finish the trilogy off, but I'm so glad I finally read this book. It's as epic and as whimsical and as adventurous as everyone has said it is, and I loved it. There's not more that I can say that hasn't already been said about The Fellowship of the Ring. I can make this whole list about the Hunger Games trilogy, but I won't. But number 4 goes to Catching Fire by Suzanne Collins. This is my favorite book in the Hunger Games trilogy, and it is as explosive and epic as I remember it being 10 years ago. I love everything about this book. If you need a reason to reread or read the Hunger Games trilogy for the first time in your entire life, take this as your sign. Like I already said, I cannot give this whole list away to the Hunger Games trilogy, so the number 5 spot goes to The Mime Order by Samantha Shannon. This is book 2 in the Bone Season series, which I totally need to pick back up on. But so far, this is my favorite book in the series because it expands Paige's world and the stakes in a much higher way, and I love it when sequels do that. It made me super excited to continue on with the rest of the series, and it made me fall in love with Paige Mahoney as a main character, and I'm starting to realize that most of this list is just dystopian books. Very topical for 2025. Those are my favorite reads of Q1 of 2025. I would love to know what your favorite reads of the quarter were, and let's hope for a better and brighter quarter 2.